I'm going to rehearse some of the basic Tai Chi moves here. Just stand with your feet together. Not just the heels, both feet. Take a step to the left. Let's sink down first and then take a step. Sink down. And raising your arms. Stand up while lowering your arms here. And then feet together again and bring the arms up to grab an imaginary ball. Make a circle step left and then part the wild horse's mane. It's a bit bigger than the usual ward off, but imagine throwing a frisbee with the left hand while the right hand pushed down, kind of like that. And then you rock back, swing your left foot around, standing on your heel, pivot on your left foot, and then make a half circle step to the right, throw the frisbee with the left, rock back, half step left and throw a frisbee with your left, and then you immediately go into one of the signature moves, which is wide crane spreads wings, and your right foot makes a half step closer to the left, and then you make a half step with your left while raising the right. Push up and then you block downwards. Then you can have your feet together here before making a half step with the left to brush knee. Left arm makes a low block and the right arm pushes forward. Big motion here and rock back. Same thing on the other side. You can first stand with your feet together. Half step with your right. Block strike, another one, rock back. Block strike. And from here, take a step closer, move your right leg closer to your left. Stand on your heel with your left and then raise the arms, play the guitar. From here you go into the repulse monkey. Repulse monkey. Then you go grasp the bird's tail on the left. It's a bit different this time. Half step left. Throw a frisbee with the left, right hand down. Part the wild horse's mane, and then you go into the roll back. You evade, deflect. Sit back on your right leg. From there you rotate your body and push. Sit back and press, and the same thing on the other side. Half step right, part the wild horse's mane, roll back, rotate and press. Push, and from here you take the famous crane's beak. Fair lady's wrist. This is supposed to be relaxed. You can deflect here. You can hook the opponent, form a beak, take a half step to the left, strike with your left. This is a big motion. Same thing on the other side, form a hook with your left, half step, half circle step to the right, strike. And I forget which motion. It's a motion called high pat on horse. After the whip, you go take a half step in and strike with hook arm. But it's mostly in the long form. But we try the beginning of the other side here. I take the step to the right, feet together, both feet together, not just the heels. Step right, raise, arms sink down. When the arms come down, your body moves up. And stand. Move your right foot to the left. Grab the ball, circle step right, part the wild horse's mane. Rock back, part the wild horse's mane on the left. Rock back, part the wild horse's mane on the right. Circle step. Big motion here, throw a frisbee. And then take a half step with your left, and then step out with half step with your right while raising the left arm. I know this is not as easy as it sounds, but you move into the white crane, spreads wings. Remember, these are not static movements. They say you need to do a high block, then you, of course, kind of ward off the attack here. Remember, these are highly stylized combat movements. Wide crane spreads wings, but then after you block, maybe you need to deflect. Maybe you need to raise the other hand like this. Someone comes in with a baseball bat and then strikes with the other hand or something. I don't know. White crane spreads wings and then block. Other hand block. Take a half step with your right. Brush knee, which is of course the famous low block. If he kicks, you need to deflect because it's not easy to block. Not easy to block a strong kick with your arm. You can break the arm, but that's why you stand only on your toes here, because then you can lift your leg, maybe if need be, with a crane kick, but not very common. But maybe you need to raise your right leg if he kicks. Then you can immediately do some move. Maybe not exactly that one, but maybe you can strike or something. Wide crane spreads wings, block, block. Circle step to the right. Low block and strike. Then make a rock back, make another brush knee. Big movement here. Then maybe you only need to do a smaller movement, but it's good to practice the full range. Brush knee, rock back, brush knee, right. In the regular short form, the punching only comes in at the very end, so but from here, the other brush knee, maybe you want to go into the play the guitar here on the other side, which is sometimes called raise hands. From here, go into repulse monkey. Raise your right leg and your left arm at the same time. Push the enemy away. In the longer forms, you go here to the diagonal flying movement, which is a more advanced combat movement. But in the abbreviated form, made popular in the 50s or made standardized in the 1950s, you from here go into the grasp the bird's tail. Part the wild horse's mane, roll back, rotate and press, push other side, circle step left, part the wild horse's mane, roll back, rotate and press, push, and from here you do the single whip, single whip right, single whip left. I don't know, sometimes we do the snake creeps through grass. Your right hand in this case follows the right leg. Step up, and then the sequence of golden rooster, separate hands and kick, separate hands and kick. There are no fancy turns in the standardized short form, the 24 form. I'm not very fond of that, but it has some advantages. There are no repetitions. Of course, the original idea was that some movements are much more important than others. You do the ward off left several times. You do the repulse monkey several times, and these have applications. Let's try the basic ninja katas here also, but you can't see my feet, but they form a V shape, but my left foot is slightly behind the left. They are not totally together, but you need to keep a stable position here. But you sink down and fall back. This is the most basic. Of course, you need to be able to lift your your left leg, because a very common attack from thugs and the like are, of course, Thai boxing moves like a low kick with the shin. You need to raise your, and of course this one is in the beginning they usually had a knife or something, so can't practice with that in public, but maybe you would step forward here and hit with a dagger strike. Use 3 fingers here. Fall back, defend. You're supposed to have maybe you have a concealed weapon here or something. But step forward, take it step by step. Of course, here you're supposed to distract. Maybe you have some kind of weapon. Something like that, but 3 fingers. I'm not saying you should use weapons, but you can practice with some basic replicas, like wooden stick or something. Second form, you fall back and protect your heart here. Distract here. Take a step forward. You don't need to take a full step. You're going to take 1 step forward and then fall back. Distract while striking. Other side. Sorry, that was the 3rd one. But that's fine. 4th. Sorry. Just thing is, let's say someone kicks you. You deflect the kick and then you immediately attack. Why do you hold your hand like this? This is also probably, they will probably have some kind of weapon, but other side. The thing is low block, and there's more like one movement. Oh, sorry. Bujinkan spear strike. I mean, you can tell a soldier in the 17th century will usually have a spear. Maybe 2 meters long, 5-6 feet. 5th form. Fall back. Deflect, feint, kick. Deflect, feint, kick. You can move forward or backwards. Once more, all 5. See if I can remember all. See, it gets a bit tiring. Of course, you can also do this. You strike with the same hand usually. Maybe distract there, or stand on one leg. something like that. Thanks for watching. Well, watch my other videos also. Let's get over 100 views on this one. See you tomorrow. See you later. Bye bye.